What's going on, guys? Hades here, and today I am back with the second part of our Black Ops 3 discussion. Today we will obviously be talking about multiplayer, and yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, I know I said that the 3 parts would be out before the world reveal, but I had some stuff to sort out, so unfortunately I couldn't get them out. But this does also mean that we can talk about the things that are involved with the game now, instead of, you know, just theorizing and having ideas. It means we can actually talk about what we can see from the trailer, what we know is going to be in the game, and, you know, kind of talk about how this could affect the way the game is played, the gameplay in general. You know, is it going to benefit us as players? You know, they're not just going to put stuff into a game for the hell of it. They know that it's going to benefit us. This is Treyarch we're talking about. You know, like I said, I'm a fanboy, but yeah, they're not just going to put any old thing in the game. They know what they're doing, so it's obviously going to benefit us. But we're going to say, you know, we're going to talk about whether this is a good thing or bad thing. So yeah, okay. So first up, we got some information on, you know, the basics of the game, and I'm getting all this information accurately from GamesRadar.com. Now, it's because I couldn't come up with a script because I've been busy today, so I basically just searched up some of the stuff that I already knew, but, you know, kind of like a script in a way to follow, but not completely copy. But I will put the link to the article like in the description below, so you can go check it out yourself. But yeah, this is basically everything that there is to know at the moment. More information has come out, I know, but, you know, it's basically included in this. So yeah, perfecting your twitch reflexes, precision accuracy, and run and gun skills in Call of Duty multiplayer is what gets you to the top of scoreboards. But in Treyarch's upcoming Call of Duty Black Ops 3, you have a few new skills to learn if you want to be the best. The developer has made some significant changes. A new traversal system makes the game faster and more acrobatic. There are multiplayer characters with unique weapons and stories attached to them, and the customization options seem almost limitless. With all of that, the competitive mode still feels very much like Black Ops multiplayer. It has all of the familiar gunplay, map styles, and gameplay modes that would make any COD player feel right at home. But the changes to the pacing of the matches, abilities, and map design also gives the online gunfight a fresh spin over the recent series entries. So everything there sounds, you know, it's just a basic description of stuff that they've seen, you know, stuff that they know. So it goes on to say about the new traversal system speeds up traditional competitive gameplay. So Black Ops 3 future setting enables your soldier to have access to futuristic weapons, obviously, and super advanced cybernetic enhancements that will improve your mobility, as we've seen from the world reveal. Every soldier is equipped with a thruster on his or her back, allowing you to move through the environment using extended or short burst thrust jumps, speedy power slides, and map spanning wall runs. So I was saying originally from the single player one about, you know, how the game could be a little like Titanfall, and that's what I was mainly thinking, you know, with wall running and stuff like that. And it seems I was kind of right about the addition of the extra movements, and I was, you know, I didn't want Exos to return either, and it looks like we all got our wish. Your movement is momentum based, meaning you can rotate your view and not disrupt your movement while you chain together wall runs, power slides, and thrust jumps. Thrust jumps can boost you in any direction at any time in midair. You just need to have enough power in your meter for a burst, and you can power slide in any direction, even backwards. This allows you to track your targets, center them in your reticle, and fire on them from any movement state you're in, which can result in some spectacularly complicated and really cool looking kills. So the maps are designed around the new traversal abilities. With all of the thrust jumping and wall running capabilities available to players, the multiplayer map design has also seen its share of modifications to cater to players' mobility. There are fairly obvious traversal paths throughout the map's layouts. For example, in the Combine map, there are paths that allow players to circumnavigate heavily trafficked footpaths by wall running over bottomless pits. That sounds pretty cool, if you ask me. A skilled parkouring soldier can chain power slides under obstacles, wall runs, and thrust jumps to surprise other players and zip across the map faster than ever before. Using the new abilities feels like an extension of jumping and vaulting in the previous Black Ops games, so veteran COD players will most likely get used to the controls within the first few matches. Once you do get the hang of the new mobility, you'll develop the urge to explore the map to find the fastest shortcuts to flag captures and discover the best areas to set up incredible acrobatic kills. You can swim and shoot underwater. Wood has really only been a decoration in previous COD multiplayer maps. You'd either die instantly if you fell into it, or would be ankle deep and affect nothing. In Black Ops 3 you can finally jump in, swim around, and have underwater battles, and before you say, "But guns can't shoot underwater," remember, this is the future, and there are probably all kinds of water ballistic science in the future. Okay, so, you know, This is something we've been asking for a while. We saw it in COD Ghost's campaign, never in multiplayer because there wasn't really water in the multiplayer maps, and if there was, you just died horribly, like they said. So the fact they put this into the game now, and I know Treyarch has always wanted to do something with swimming before and the extra movements and stuff, and now they've got their chance to, and they've seemed to have perfected it by the sounds of it, and from the trailer you can see that they definitely have perfected it. Jumping into and boosting out of the water isn't just for the fun of it either. Water can actually factor in your battle tactics. In the map Hunted, there is a pool of water in the centre of the map with a large waterfall flowing into it. In a match, you can avoid gunfire by taking a dip. Once you're in, the wavy water distorts the view from the surface, allowing you to sneak away, or pop back out for a surprise attack. Gunsmith amps up weapon customization. So Treyarch seems to have taken the phrase, "This is my rifle, there are many like it, but this one is mine," to heart. In Black Ops 3 there are tons of options to make your weapon look unique to your soldier. Every attachment you equip on your weapon changes a specific part of the gun. So plus each attachment has aesthetic variants, allowing you to choose between styles. For example, like I was saying, you can choose between a classic style silencer or just a rectangular boxy version, just for visual variety. Gunsmith also gives you the option to paint a three-sided section of your gun using an art editor similar to the previous game's emblem editor. You'll have 64 art layers to work with, double what was available in Black Ops emblem editor, so there's plenty of room to be creative. On top of all that, there is a full set of unlockable camouflages for every weapon. The visual combinations seem almost endless. Specialists provide new abilities and stylish aesthetics. It seems a few MOBA influences have seeped their way into Call of Duty multiplayer and Black Ops 3. You won't just be playing as a nameless soldier. Before each match you'll choose from one of 9 characters called Specialists, who have their own progression system, story background and skills attached to them. As you go into battle, you'll choose one of your character's available skills, and your characters and skills choices will be locked in for the entire duration of the match. In the match, your character's chosen ability will activate when your ability meter completely fills, but you aren't required to score kills or points to fill it though. Participating in matches helps fill your meter faster. As time goes on, your ability meter will fill itself, giving you at least one chance to use your super move per match. Whether you're getting massive kill streaks or not, you'll still get the ability. So this is actually a good addition because it means, you know, for people who aren't, you know, they play well, they capture objectives and stuff like that, they aren't going to get rewarded just for being a person that captures objectives, and also the people who just kill and don't capture objectives will be rewarded either, like equally. You know, anyone can get this special movement or power that you get for each character. You just get it because of the duration of the match you stay in for, but I'm guessing that capturing objectives and kills will, you know, kind of speed up to getting it. You know, it'll make it a little bit quicker than normal, but yeah, it's kind of cool how you can at least get it once, so that's pretty interesting. One of the biggest topics from the world reveal was, of course, at the end of the reveal trailer, where it mentioned about a multiplayer beta which was available when you pre-ordered the game. So if you're looking to get your hands on Black Ops 3 competitive multiplayer, Treyarch will be running a multiplayer beta for those who pre-order the game. So the exact dates for the online event are still under wraps, but the game is said to be playable at E3, and that was seen in Jericho's live stream when he was talking to Mark Lamia, the studio head at Treyarch, and David Vonderhaar, who was in charge of multiplayer for Treyarch. So yeah, in that interview they said that they would be showing multiplayer at E3, and it would be an open beta there so that people could do it for the first time since they did it with World at War. So that's pretty interesting. So a couple of things to note overall for the game is in Jericho's live stream they also mentioned stuff like, you know, if you remember from Black Ops 2, there was the menu configuration where you could, it was in Black Ops 1 as well, where you could select which menu you wanted to be on when your game first booted up, and they've kind of brought that back in a sense, but it's not that you just choose one and that's what you get into. It doesn't really matter because you can switch aimlessly from one game, from like campaign to multiplayer or to zombies. You know, you could be playing with a group of friends, you know, 4 years, you could go into multiplayer. Same, for example, Team Tactical is back in Black Ops 3, let's just say, which I really hope it is because that's such a fun game mode and game type. Say you're playing Team Tac with you and 3 other of your friends, and then you think, god damn, you know, we should go play some co-op campaign because I'm, you know, a little bit frustrated with multiplayer, maybe we should just go chill on some co-op campaign. And then you just instantly switch to co-op campaign, you're in it, bang, ready, done, setting it up. And then after maybe a couple of missions you're like, you know, I really fancy some zombies. Bang, switched over to zombies, you're in it, set up the game. So it's no faffing around, you don't have to re-invite everyone into the lobby, you know, the loading times. With Xbox One next gen, everything is aimless, you know, it's instant, you know, which is, it sounds amazing. you know, really helpful, and they've made it so simple that it should work so fluently. Now, what comes to mind when they mentioned the beta was that, you know, in previous years with Call of Duty, we've never seen this done before since World at War, like they said, which makes me think that they are so confident that this game is good for well, in general, the whole game is good, but right now we're talking about multiplayer, aren't we? So they obviously think the multiplayer is that good. That's why they're giving it a beta, and obviously it gives the advantages of, you know, us giving feedback and then them being able to finish, you know, tweak it slightly with the feedback and make the game perfect. But, you know, they're obviously very confident that it doesn't need much work done to it. They're giving us a beta, but realistically the game is probably finished. Like, the creative side of it, it's just the tweaks, yeah, but the game is probably about 90% done for multiplayer. You know, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the beta. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's multiplayer discussion video. Next time will be zombies, obviously. Not that we know an awful lot, but there are some things to discuss. So anyway, yeah, we'll leave that here for today. And remember, if you enjoyed the video, to drop a like, and also let me know if I missed anything or anything that you think was cool from what I said, and anything you're looking forward to, and anything you don't like. Be sure to let me know in the comment section below, obviously, and be sure to check out my social links in the description below, and also go check out the article as well in the description below. Go click on the link and check it out yourself. There are other articles linked to it, so, you know, be sure to go check them out too. And anyway, if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed the commentary, be sure to slay that subscribe button below to become a demon today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hades out. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't.